Hi, my name is Amol. I am an English teacher and welcome to the secret rule number 3. पिछले दोनों रूल्स आपने देखे होंगे और मुझे यकीन है कि वो आपको पसंद आ गए होंगे. But this is the most important. This is really the central key. It's the main one. और ये सबसे important rule है. And this rule secret is learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Again, learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Of course, I'm teaching you how to speak English quickly, easily, and automatically. And to speak well, you have to have excellent listening. Speech comes from listening. हमारा बोलना हमारे सुनने की क्षमता से आता है. You mostly learn with your eyes in this school. What did you do? आपने किताबें पढ़ी, बुक्स पढ़ी. स्कूल्स में जब शिक्षक हमें पढ़ाते हैं ब्लैक बोर्ड पर, maybe you listen to the teacher explaining English in Hindi. Not, we were hearing Hindi in the English class. हम अंग्रेजी भी सीखे तो हिंदी से सीखे. That's why our English is so weak, so poor. Well, it's still happening now, but not after today. So there's a big problem of this. When you're just reading and trying to learn grammar rules, for example, by reading only, and you're trying to learn vocabulary, and you're trying to read English dialogue, and you're doing a written test, and you're doing always this written activity, and none of this will help you to speak English. And that's why you probably read much better than you speak or understand it. It's a common problem. It's because in schools you learn with your eyes all the time or most of the time, and you did very little learning with your ears. Listening is the secret number 3 and probably the most important. You got to listen a lot of English. You have to listen a lot of English. बहुत इंग्लिश आपको सुननी पड़ेगी. That's the key to success. There are a lot of research about this. Academic research shows that listening is the way to improve your speaking. Not reading, not practicing, not writing, it's not possible. You need lots and lots of listening. Now this is so obvious. Let's imagine a baby in India. Let's take a baby. एक छोटा बच्चा जो अंग्रेजी बोलना सीखना चाहता है या फिर कोई भी लैंग्वेज सीखना चाहता है. How will we teach him? Will we buy a grammar book and try to make the baby to study the grammar books? No, it won't work. We will try, but it won't work. Will we try to force baby to read and write? Of course not. So how does this little baby learn English? अगर वो हिंदुस्तानी है तो वो हिंदी सीखेगा. There is only one way. Listening and listening. 6 to 12 months, 6 से 12 महीने तक वो बेबी सिर्फ सुनता है. He listens to the parents, he listens to other people, brother and sister, and to family members. And of course, when we speak to a baby, we don't use hard or complicated sentence. And eventually, baby starts to learn a few words like mommy, daddy, mummy, papa, dada, bhaiya. ऐसी बातें सीखते हैं. And that's the beginning. And they start learning in a groups of word, one word, 2 word, or 3 words. All of this happening through listening. And for a while, the baby can understand a lot. Small child can understand a lot of English, but cannot speak very well. This is natural. That the listening level is higher than our speaking level. And eventually, of course, the baby will start to speak 1 word or 2 word in the beginning, and the phrases later on, he will move to the bigger sentence. And it just keep going. And baby learns to speak excellently through the listening. with the help of ears only, and that's it. What you have to do. You have to go back and start learning English. Change the way you learn English in the school. Learn it like a baby. Learn with your ears. You need lots and lots of listening. Now, like a baby, you should not focus on difficult lesson or difficult listening. This is the problem schools and advanced students have. When they listen, they're listening to the samples of movies, the English songs, and academic, formal English, not really natural English for normal situations. And it's so difficult, you cannot really understand easily and automatically. If you do that, if you listen that English is too difficult for you, your learning will be very, very slow. You have to be like a baby. You have to act like a baby. You have to listen very easy English. Easy is simple. It will give you great speed. That's what all research shows. It's really, really powerful. So you probably need to listening to the things that much more easier, that made for the kids. You should listen to something that you can understand 95% of it without a dictionary. 95%. That means you don't need a dictionary at all, because the other 5% you will easily guess, right? If there is a new word, a new phrase comes, you can guess the meaning because you understand the situation. You understand most of the words. So you can kind of guess unless you have go and watch it in the dictionary. That's how I learned as a child, as a teenager, and that's how you should be learning. With your ears, with your eyes. Well, then it's time for something a little more difficult, a lot more difficult. After 6 to 12 months, and depends on the person, you will find yourself starting to speak English automatically. Over the time, correct phrases and words will pop out of your mouth without thinking at all. Just like the baby. जब हम हिंदी में बात करते हैं तब हम कोई भी वर्ड्स के बारे में या फिर ग्रामर के बारे में हम कभी नहीं सोचते हैं. अगर हमें कुछ बोलना है तो हम डायरेक्टली बोलते हैं. We never think. But first you need to focus on listening. You can speak a little bit, but most of your time should be spending on listening. Go get some easy audiobooks, easy audio articles, podcasts. You can get my lessons too. You can get our lessons and put them in your mobile. And every moment you have listen to this MP3 podcast or this English material. When you woke up in the morning, you listen for the 10 or 15 minutes. When you're going to work or when you're going to college, when you're coming back to home, you should listen English, English, and English only. When you have break during the day, in the lunchtime, listen it 10 to 15 times. When you're going home in the evening, जब हम डिनर करते हैं या फिर जब भी आपको कोई भी खाली वक्त मिलता है तो उस वक्त आपको एक रियल ऑथेंटिक गुड सिंपल इजी इंग्लिश आपको सुननी है. You can easily listen at least 1 to 2 hours every single day. And when you do that, you will find that your big improvements are starting. Usually it takes 3 to 6 months, maybe less for you or maybe more for you. Depends how more you listen and how easy is it. Easier is better. So that's it. So this is such a simple rule. Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. And one last note, your listening ability should naturally and always be higher than your speaking level. So your listening ability pulls our speaking ability. That's easy. All you have to focus on listening. And as you get better in listening, your speaking will get improved and words will pop out of your mouth easily. But for this secret rule, I want you to do this. Focus on listening. Learn with your ears. not with your eyes. Simple and easy, very, very powerful. All right, I will see you tomorrow again for next secret. It's also a very good one and very, very powerful. Remember, this is the whole system you need to use. You need to use all of these 7 golden secret rules, and each one of them is very powerful. When you put them all together, this is super formula to speak English quickly, easily, and automatically. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.